how did you specifically define your roles with them? Because I find that that's such a hard task amongst partners or
Dude.
anybody that you're working with.
So my partners are my sister, my brother-in-law. So it's
Yeah.
it's a family. We're
Yep.
family, so there's delicate relationships, right? And I think that alone is very, you have to be very cautious.
Yeah.
If you're going to go into business with a best friend, family, or friends, whatever, like very close people, just know that if you don't take care of that partnership and you don't invest in it, you have a chance of blowing that relationship, because most businesses fail not because the product's shit or because they don't have capital. It's actually because the founders get into a fight and they build up tension and animosity, and they actually can't stand working with each other, and the whole business just starts to collapse. All the time. It happens all the time.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I know. I see it all the time as well.
It's sad. It's sad. So when we went into business, my sister, my brother-in-law said to me, yes, we're great as like a unit. We all different skill sets and we'll come together. It's great. But in the end, we still have delicate relationships. They're married, and that's my sister and my brother-in-law, who I'm close with. So we actually decided to invest in a business therapist once a week to go over hard conversations, have those difficult conversations, learn how to communicate with each other, understand our feelings. And we do it once a week. We actually had one this morning, an hour and a half session. It was crazy. It was deep. But that protects the relationship, and it shows that we're committed to making shit work, even if it's the worst times possible. So that's number one. Number two is, why did we actually partner together? Well, my sister is a badass executor. She built a fashion business before. It ended up closing, but she loves manufacturing. So she was doing all that in China at the time. And she always had a passion for like the floor, the manufacturing floor, the plant, like the machinery. My brother-in-law is a software engineer, and he's a very, very nerdy ops guy, and he loves data. He loves actually using data to solve solutions. And then you have me, who loves storytelling, loves building a brand. So when we came together, we knew that if we put it all together, it equals a tripod that's very strong foundationally, different skills, very strong skill sets, and we wouldn't cross each other's lanes. So in the end, those roles morphed. At the beginning, Leslie was the CEO, Nick was the COO. I was the CMO. And the only reason I chose CMO is because I thought I needed like a chief something role, right?
Yeah.
Because you own a company, you own a third of the company, you're like, well, I need to manage, I need to be, your ego gets in the way.
Yeah.
Over the next 8 months during that process, I was miserable. I didn't know how to manage. I was falling apart as a CMO. So I actually went on my own journey to find out what I wanted to do. And this is where good partners are. They let you do what you got to do to find it. And then I found out that I just build a network and build a brand. That's all I care to do. Make friends, be hype, be on TV, go on all the radio stuff. Make sure that people love Midday Squares and that the network's consistently building 24/7. My sister and my brother-in-law ended up becoming co-CEOs because their skill sets combined actually equaled what a CEO would do. So that's where we're at today. And again, they cross each other's lanes obviously a lot, but they've learned how to manage that role together. And again, what Leslie's not good at, Nick's good at. And when Nick's not good at,
Right.
Leslie's good at.